I've recently completed a personal challenge, 4 marathons in 2 days.
I can't believe I've almost done this. I knew it'd be hard, but I couldn't comprehend how hard this was going to be.
It was a lot further than I'd ever ran before. I did it because I wanted to see, how do I cope physically? How do I cope mentally? And can I carry on?
This final marathon, and my freaking right knee.
You know, I'm going to push myself to the edge here. I'm really going to push myself to the edge. I want to know more about myself, and I think that as we push ourselves to our limits, that's when we really learn.
Can't really move my right ankle at all to its full capacity. It's sort of creaking.
And perhaps it may inspire you to come up with a challenge for yourself, a personal challenge, and see how far you can push yourself. Not necessarily run, because everyone doesn't like running. I think you should. I hope it can help you.
5:30, marathon number 1. Let's do this. Very nervous.
I ran the first 3 marathons with different people, Ben, Daniel and Megan.
Hello. It's exciting, isn't it? It is exciting. 12.8 miles. Annoyingly, I do feel a bit fatigued. Your calves look good.
Sweets and what's their appeal?
18.5 miles in. Oh, nice. Very good. This is. My little right toe hurts. If you had a bunion on your big toe, on both feet I had pressure sores, and my legs just feel a bit tired. But actually, you know what? All in all, not bad. 4 hours in. Tesco's is what? 1.5 miles away?
Does it anywhere hurt you, Matt? My quads are starting to feel a bit like rock, like stone. Calves are alright.
Anything else to eat? Have another beer.
Stop it!
Right now I do feel really tired. My joints ache, especially my right ankle and my left ankle. Knees aren't too bad, but not great. Not great at all, but I want to do it.
Day 2, Max. How'd you feel?
I do feel quite tired, actually. My knees hurt and my ankles hurt, but after a lovely massage last night, my muscles feel fine. It's literally just my knees and ankles. And my feet. My knees, ankles and feet.
How do you think you're going to make it?
It's really close, especially because we're running a little bit late. Hopefully have a good first marathon.
I think it'll be good.
You think it will?
Yeah, I do.
I don't know how long it will be though.
That's okay.
That's okay. Oh, look at the blackbird pulling out the worm. It's like just maybe 5:45 last night. I felt cold and shivery getting into bed and really tired and my legs couldn't relax. Although I did sleep pretty well, if not just dreaming about running the whole time. I think dreaming about running and sweating quite a bit in bed. Oops. I don't feel overwhelmed, but I just know there's a lot to do today. It's just a little bit scary.
About 20 on the 3rd run. At no point on this run have I felt good. My feet have hurt the whole time. My knees have hurt the whole time. My ankles have hurt the whole time. What hurts, Maggie? Yeah.
Here.
Yeah. Interesting. Will you be able to cater to me when we get back?
Probably.
Yay! All along here is sore. This is the last one. I fell asleep just before this one. Found a chance to wake up and knees were really stiff and ankles were really stiff, and redress my blisters, have some coffee, some coke. Not easy at all, but yeah, I'm glad I'm here and see how long this last one takes us. Nice. This is hard. I hurt, I'm sore. Can't actually believe this is the last one. I really can't. I knew that I could do it. I just didn't know how hard it would be and how painful. So sore, everything. I thought I could at least run a 10-minute mile. Now I'm looking at 40. Lol. Can't really move my right ankle at all to its full capacity. It's sort of creaking. Really sore on the top of my foot as well for whatever reason. Knees are pretty stiff. If you're doing short strides, then actually you don't have to move them that much. It's just the ankles. It's the ankles that hurt the most right now. And the bottom of the feet. Right knee hurts so much. I just stopped for some coke and coffee and a bite of a chip cobbin. And it's so slow again. This is so tough. I just feel dead. It's just so sore and just Just so ready to stop. I've still got like another 3 hours, probably 3.5, maybe 4. It's just so much time on your feet. So annoying. I'm running around as a hunchback like this. I find that it's less energy and it's just, I mean, that's if you can call it running. Feet so sore, especially my left foot. My left outer foot is so painful. Jacob did call me, which was good. Spoke for him for 25 minutes. And it really helped actually, just to get my mind off things. Got less than 2 miles left, almost over. There she is. Marathon and a half today. It's helped me so much, so much. And I love her, I really do. 25.5 miles done, 0.7 of a mile left. I can't believe I've almost done this. I knew it'd be hard, but I couldn't comprehend how hard this was going to be. I really couldn't. I'm glad, but 25.9. So close. That's the last one done. That was so very hard. So very, very hard. Thank you to those that ran with me. Thank you. Done. I'm gonna have a beer and shower and go to bed.
During this challenge, I think I reached my aim. I found my past limit. I know the world hasn't changed from this pointless self-induced pain, only my perception of it. There is no big material reward at the end of it. Even the compliments from those you love about how crazy you are don't satisfy for as long as you wish. The true gain is knowing more about yourself than you ever did before. This new understanding is development that can only take place when you push yourself to the edge, when you feel like you have nothing left other than a willingness just to keep going. The scary thing is, next time you can and will go further than you previously ever imagined possible. You will have new limits, which in turn are there to be broken. I've been running 2 or 3 times a week for the last 2 or 3 years. I usually run about 20 to 30 miles a week. I've only ever ran 2 marathon distances before. This was my first big decision in life to put myself in an area of pain and largely unknown so that I could learn from it. My parents were brilliant when I was younger. They said, just go and try your best. That's all I did, just try my best, and my best was to run. I'm so glad I did it. I'm so glad I did it. And I'll do it again. I know that next time I'll have to push myself further, but that it'll be worth it, I'm sure. At the end of the marathon, I was literally in tatters. My blisters were insane, far bigger than I'd ever been used to. My knees were aching so much. My ankles hurt like hell. I just didn't have the full range of motion in anything. The outside of my left foot, I just could not put weight on, and the next day I had to use crutches because I just couldn't put any weight on it. It was so painful, and I was just exhausted. Climbing up the stairs was so difficult. Just walking around the house was painful for a fair few days afterwards. My little toe's now falling off, and my little toenail is now falling off. I've still not been able to run for 3 weeks. I hope from listening to this video that it inspires you to push yourself to the limit. Just one time this year perhaps, just one. So much further than you've ever done, and actually see what you can achieve. And yes, it might be painful at the end. It might be painful for a few weeks at the end, but you will know that you've expanded yourself, and you expanding yourself will inspire family, friends to push themselves too. And that's powerful, building together. It's really cool to be able to share sort of inspiration. How far can I go? And then pushing your close loved ones to go that little bit further too. Just once this year, I think. That'd be cool. That'd be really cool.
You just put it up. That's disgusting. Go and put it in the bin.
I knew it hurt at the time. I knew it.
Let me see your toe.